Hey Robert, how you doing, man? Good to see you. How you feeling? How's everything going with you? You feeling better? I hope you're all right, man. You doing okay? Did I lose you? Well, at least I have one person. Oh, how was Bite Schwartz? How was it? Tell me about it. Definitely would like to know how Bite Schwartz was. Did you do checky with your girl, the girl that you like? Good to hear your legs better. That's good. Of course you did, man. It's last time you're gonna see them, so hey Julio, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Robert was just talking about seeing Bite Schwartz and how he spent a lot of money on them, which is what you should do as an Idol fan. Spend all your money. Julio, you coming to tomorrow's checky session? You gonna check it out? I'm like 10 checky or 13 checky away from getting to goal. So if you haven't picked up checky, you should definitely do it. I really want to break even tonight or tomorrow, and I'm so close. So definitely consider doing it if you can. And also don't forget this weekend, Miho and Hana have a live stream and a checky session, and that's all on the 10th. So that'll be really fun. And then both of them have shows on the 11th. Um, Hana's got Akiba Colors. Miho has Riorsa at night, which is kind of a big live event. So it's going to be a busy weekend. Although Friday, I'm basically working at home, which is nice, I think. I was supposed to do an audition with somebody for clones, but I think that's going to be done over Zoom or something. So yeah. Robert, did you talk to them? I mean, did the girls talk to you in English at all, or were they trying to talk to you? Because I still want to check out Bite Schwartz. I think I will. So, check you. Oh, awesome, Robert. That's so great. They treated you like that. That makes me interested in them. Maybe I should try to get them to come on board somehow. If their gym show's not going to be a problem, then it might be worth checking them out if they're treating you as a foreigner like that. That's a lot of love to you. So very cool. I'm glad you saw a group that impressed you and took an interest in you. That's good. Robert, what are you doing on the 10th? You're flying back home to Canada, right? What time do you leave on the 10th? Julio, you at work? Hopefully you're not too busy. That's a shame, Julio, man, because I wanted you to understand that, like, if I don't break even on this the checky session tomorrow, like I might have to discontinue doing checky sessions because it's just not business wise, it's not I can't afford it. So even though I understand what you're saying, you want to spend your money on Mio and Hana, which is great, please do. I need everyone's support to kind of keep me going with the checky sessions, or else I'm gonna have to discontinue because it's just I can't afford it at all. and it only works if everybody is willing to like at least buy one checky. I mean, it's only 1,000 yen, but you do what you do. It's all good. I'm glad that you spend on my girls. That's great. Please do. Please spend a lot on them if you can. And I understand about resources. We all only have so much money to spend on this stuff, so I get it. Robert, that's great. They made an effort. So maybe I'll make an effort to try to see them then. I'm sure I'll run into them. They play a lot of Taibans, so I'm sure Hana and Miho will eventually be on one of them. So, oh, you leave at 1. Ah, okay, okay. All right. I was gonna say maybe we could meet up with you or something. I know Miho really wanted to meet up with you before you left. So, maybe if what are you doing on the 9th, Robert? Do you have any plans on the 9th? And Julio, it's Scotty-sama. I hope work's going well for you. And thanks for checking in while you're at work. That's awesome. It's so cool that you do it. No plans? All right. Well, I'll see what Miho's up to. Because I don't know if she wants to come into Tokyo at that time or not. But if she does, maybe we can work something out. It's up to her though. I gotta see what she's trying to do. So we'll go from there. But yeah, it'd be nice to see you one more time at least before you left. But as for me, like my plan was to work at home just because I have so much stuff to do. So Julio, that's yeah, okay, that's good. Sometimes it's good to not be so busy. But yeah, Julio, like it's one of the reasons I wanted to do tonight's YouTube thing is I gotta really impress upon everybody that supports all these Checky sessions that tomorrow's no joke. I gotta reach that goal or else like I have to really seriously consider quit like not doing this anymore. Mio and Hana, of course, I'll do because they're my girls and they don't have a particular goal. They just do them and we get what we get. It's fine because they do it monthly. But for these groups, I have to be able to reach a certain amount in order to pay for the room, the translator, the checky film. Also, my camera broke, so I got to get a new camera. I don't know how I'm going to do that because that's 200 bucks. So, every little bit counts, like every little bit. So that's why I wanted to press upon everybody that's watching to really, really consider how much they want me to do these sessions. I thought it's been a really good thing for the past 2 years I've been doing it. Like to keep doing it, but just can't if no one's gonna support. So I guess that's sort of where I'm at right now. I posted a Patreon podcast about it earlier. This went a little more in depth on the situation, plus talked about this weekend and stuff. Now we're Team RRY. Who's Rita and Yuki? Are they in Bite Schwartz? Sorry, I don't know the name of the members, Robert. That's really cool though that you're able to see them. So if you guys, anybody's watching that are from a foreign fan of Idol, seems like Bite Schwartz is a good group to go check out. They seem to really cater to the foreigners, which is great. Oh, okay. Rita's your Oshi. Okay, sorry, I can't remember the names. And Yuki's your second. Ah, so okay. So now you got your team RRY. Very cool. Sounds like they had a really good time with you. Robert, were they busy? Did they have a lot of fans there doing Checky with them at the show? And where was the show, by the way? Can you give me some more details on that? And like, how busy was Bite Shorts? Like, how many fans did they have? Yeah, Julio, I get it. I mean, just do whatever you want, man. It's all good. Like, you've been a long time supporter. And I know you do what you can, and it makes me really happy that you buy what you buy for my girls. I mean, they're my priority over everybody. So happy that you do that. I'm just simply saying that, like, you know, I look at this whole thing as like a group effort, like everybody's got to pitch in, because it doesn't work if everybody doesn't. And I totally get it though. If you can't do it, you can't do it. It's totally cool. Like I completely understand, completely. I figure I could tell you this because you've been a long, long, long time supporter, and I think you understand what's at stake here. I'm just reaching the point where Diablo Voi's Chicky session was a bust, and we didn't reach that. I lost a lot of money on that. I can't lose it again. That's all. So, that's all I'm saying. Shinjuku Fate, handful of fans. A few people did Chicky. Oh, they got some new fans. That's cool. It's rare at Taibons. Usually Taibons, everyone's just there to see the group that they like. They're not there to see all the groups. So that's cool. Very cool. And Fate, no less. Fate's a great venue to see groups, I think, especially if you want a very personal experience, since Fate's so small. Oh, that's wonderful, man. That's awesome. I really, maybe I gotta check them out. So yeah, put them on my list of people I gotta check out and see. Yep. Well, I mean, again, Julio, the thing is like everybody doesn't understand this is a group effort. This is a group thing. It's you know, even if your Oshi is in another group, it's one fucking checky, it costs very little. But if everybody did it, then I can keep going, and it's supportive. I'm trying to give a quality service where you get a translator. The girls are comfortable in a room that's nice for them. The Checky film is not cheap. Checky film's actually gone up in cost. So I might even have to charge more for Checkies now, but I'm trying not to. But I always have a little threshold I got to meet. If I don't meet that threshold, it's just not making any money. So it's kind of really important that everybody understands that these girls definitely deserve a lot more, because they're tremendous artists and wonderful and just great. Yeah, Rob, it's always crowded in Fade. I mean, it depends where you're at. If you're in the outside area, or if you're in the actual venue, like when you go in the doors in the actual like center, like the main area with the stage, um, it can get pretty crowded. But it's also kind of cool because it gives you the illusion there's a lot of people there when it's actually not. But it's so small, It's kind of like a Akiba Colors, like it's always packed, but if you really think there's not that many people there, it's like 30 people, but it feels like 100. My show on the 22nd in January at Fate's gonna be ridiculous because there's so many ridiculously good groups there. They're gonna have a ton of fans. I think it's gonna be a big show. I want Fate to be jam packed, so that's kind of the idea. We'll see if it does, though. But I feel it's going to be. So, damn, I just wish you could be here for all that, Robert. Wish Julio could come too. Love to meet my boy Julio, who's been an awesome supporter. At least you support Hana and Miho, Julio. That's good. I'd rather you spend all your money on them anyways, because it's good to keep them going. Robert, find a way, man. Find a way to get back here. Tell them you have to come back. Tell them you forgot something. You forgot your heart in Tokyo. Wouldn't that be great? Have you come back. It'd be absolutely wonderful to have you. You've been such a bright light for Miho and stuff. So we'll meet, Julio. I know we will eventually at some point. I wish you could come up to America for Hanako-san's show, man. That would be great. But I understand visas and all can be difficult. Plus cost of flying and all that. And it's never cheap. Never cheap. So I definitely feel it for sure. Got to get some cash. Yep, Robert. Totally hear you. Totally hear you. That's seems to be all of our problems. I don't even know if it's really a problem, but just something we all have to kind of do. Got to get that money. Got to get that kizash to move forward and do stuff. Yeah. So definitely hear you on that. So I'm actually kind of nervous because of the show in America's coming up. It's been one of those things. I have so many things that I'm balancing and it's depending on, and I got 6 tickets left and 6 tickets, and then I will have made my goal. So I'm really hoping that in the next couple days those 6 tickets will get purchased, and then that'll be great. So, oh, that's interesting, Julio. You go to Europe easier than going to the USA. I wonder why that is. Huh. Huh. You would think USA would be easier, but I guess not. Because maybe just because you're geographically closer doesn't mean it's easy. Hmm. So, so just wanted to check in with people and see how everyone's doing. And it's Christmas time. Wanted to kind of cheerlead for Hana and Miho's live stream this weekend. Should be really a lot of fun. And also, have them doing their online checky sessions should be really a good time too. So I hope everybody will check in for that. And of course, Senmetsu no Dystopia and Irahani tomorrow is very important to me, and important to them as well. Unfortunately, Emma is not going to be there because she's out, which no one told me until just tonight, which I was really blown away by, because that's not what I was told originally. But yeah, it happens. So I got to work on that and try to figure that out. So, anyways. I hope you guys are all doing good. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, hit me up. Feel free to ask. But I'll be around tomorrow, of course, on Twitcast doing Senmetsu's online Checky session, which I'm excited because uh, all the girls are really fun, and Irahani is really fun too. It's going to be a good time, I think. So really hope that people will tune in and check them out. So yeah, sorry. I get a lot of messages all the time. People are always messaging me every 3 seconds. Oh, I see. I see. This X. It was. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Well, Julio, I think it would be interesting if you could come to the USA for a show, but I totally understand. My plans for next year is definitely to go to Europe. I definitely want to hit up Germany and the Netherlands and maybe France and Sweden. And Finland would be nice. I basically all the areas that I know there's fans of idols. Would be really great to go to all of those, but we'll see how that goes. Again, the American show's a big test for me to see how flying is, and if I can handle all this myself, and you know how everyone's going to support it and things like that, like meeting my monetary goal, being able to make sure Hanako-san is comfortable and I'm not fucking up anything there, and then the crowd, like what kind of crowd we get and so on. It's a big test. And then Miho and Hana definitely want to go overseas. Miho especially. So Europe would be the place I'd want to take her, probably, to Germany for sure. America would be great though too. She really wants to go there, but currently with the vaccination stuff in place, it's impossible. Maybe not impossible, just tricky to go there. So it'd be nice to find a way to meet, or just now that everyone can come to Japan, I hope people will just come here. It's probably much more easier to get into here than it is anywhere else, but I could be wrong on that. Robert, yeah, you had a crappy day on Monday. That's no question about it. and I'm bummed you have to go home too. It seems like it went so fast, you know. I feel like just the other day we were, meeting and talking when you got here, but you had a lot of fun, you were able to go to a lot of shows, do a lot of interesting things. I'd say it was a good victory for you, and you ended up walking away with Bite Schwartz in your pocket. You're able to get a new group that you can follow and support, at least until they break up, which an idol world could happen anytime. But I mean, it's great that you found them, and you got a lot of really good attention from them too, which is wonderful. It's kind of why we do this, kind of why what Idol's all about. And of course, she made Miho's day. She was so happy to see you, and so was Hana, I think. But I know Miho for sure was really, really, really excited to have you, be here. So doing the off Kai with you and a couple other foreign fans, it's a dream come true. It's like me and Miho wanted to cry because it was just we've been waiting so long for it. So, I'm excited to meet a lot of people in America. I think Hanako-san is as well. That's another dream we've been having for a long time, both me and her, and to be able to go do it. I just hope everything goes smoothly, and the venue seems cool. Everybody I've been talking with seems great. I got a lot of people helping, so it's I feel good about it, but I'm just really nervous. I just don't want anything like something stupid to go wrong and it fucks everything up. So, always happens. So, and, something will go wrong for sure. It's almost a guarantee, but I just want to be able to handle it. So, yeah, Miho's the best. Miho is really cool, very easy to talk to, super kind. You couldn't said it better. It's one of the reasons I want to work with her. I mean, she's great. Hey, Svendy, what's up, buddy? No time to talk. Okay, hello and goodbye. Good to see you, brother. Always happy to see you. Svendy always drops in. It's always nice. Hello. I was just telling everybody, Sven, that tomorrow's Checky session is really important. I hope everybody will contribute, because if they don't, I might have to discontinue the Checky sessions, which sucks because in January I'm supposed to have Hisatsui Momomo and Bakashinu, but I don't even know at this point because I can't afford it, So I really hope people will understand tomorrow's Checky session is really important. Even buying one Checky can be helpful, and I'm like I think like 10 away from Checkies, so from meeting the goal, and it's not much. So I hope people will jump on that. Saya-chan's great, Robert. I mean, Okinawa Saya-chan, she's in Taiwan now, I think, or she was. She's wonderful. She does a lot of oddball shows, I think, like stuff that's more with artists, because she's more on the artist end than idol. But I mean, she's really great. I think you have to see her a lot to get her to come out of her shell, though. She's kind of shy, but considering how young she is and everything she's done, it's impressive what she's done. It's really impressive. Same with Miho. Miho has done so much in just the 2 years we've been doing this. She's I don't know, she's a phenomenon. I mean, just what she's done has been wonderful, and been very happy. So see you soon, Svendi. Oh, she's in until the 13th. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, she's spending a lot of time, and that's good for her. I know before the pandemic, Sayachan had this whole like Asia tour planned, and she had to cancel it all, and it crushed her. I know that was very difficult for her. So I definitely want to take her overseas too. That'd be a natural fit, I think, because Sayachan and Miho get along really well, and also because Miho's music is more on the artist end than idol. She's kind of a hafu idol, hafu artist. And so is Sayachan. I think they would be a good match in certain venues. But we'll see how things go. Again, I don't really know if I want to be doing this if I can't make the money to do it, and it's just a lot of work and for no pay. It's just on a business end. I can't afford it. I wish I could. I wish money wasn't a factor, because then I would do all this, but it is, unfortunately. So I got to think about that. Like photo book was a big deal, and I had help with that, thankfully. Music video is a big deal, but you guys all help with that, so I was able to do those things. But it's like I want to do more. there's one more idol I want to do a photo book with, and you know, I don't have a concept for it yet, but it's like I'd really like to do it, and but getting money for that's crazy. So, hey, are you serious, Julio? You did? Oh, dude, you didn't have to do that, man. Julio, dude, you're so fucking awesome. Dude, I'll hook you up with Miho later, man. I'm sure I'll talk with her. I'm sure she'll hook you up. Dude, that's awesome, man. Thank you so much. See, even one little thing just helps. One little thing, Julio, man. It really makes a big difference, man. I'm serious. So thank you. Really, really, really thank you. Um, that's just beautiful, bro. I wasn't trying to like make you feel bad or anything. I'm just saying overall to anybody who's watching this in the archives, especially, like it's critical tomorrow, man. I gotta hit those marks or else, yeah, I gotta discontinue all this, and I don't want to because there's so many more groups I want to bring you guys. There's so many people that I haven't even begun to touch that like I think would be really fun to have do online checky sessions. Or I'd like to bring back groups. Like I'd love to do Planet After the Rain again, because they're very close to my heart. There's a lot of groups. Lily Holly wants to do it. They had unfortunately couldn't do it the last time, but I know they want to do it. So I'd love to bring Lily Holly. They were fun. Yeah, there's just so many. So definitely want to do it. I hear you, Julio. It's how it is. And thank you so much, man. Like I said, even one checky helps. That gets me closer to the goal. Think right now, yeah, I'm around nine or 10. So, oh, you saw Lily Holly also, Robert. How were they? Did they do a good job with Bite Schwartz? Was it a good show? Lily Holly is always great, man. They always put on such a great show. Zero's so wonderful. She's really fun to watch. So that's great if you were able to see them and stuff. And did you like them? That's kind of more the important question. Oh, I see. They're right on before Bite. So Bite Shorts was after them. That's interesting. I thought Bite Shorts was kind of new. I wonder why. Well, I don't know. I don't know how that is. So, yeah, I agree, Julio. Lily Holly's definitely top tier. They put on such a good live show. And Julio, what's interesting about that is like, they often play with groups like Senmetsu. So it's they kind of mesh really well with that. So yeah, they're interesting. They got, I mean, basically the guy who wrote Diablo Boy's music wrote their music. So they have a lot of similarities. Plus they're part of the same management group. And so, if you like Diablo Boy, you definitely I think you're gonna be able to like Lily Holly. And we've been very lucky to be part of their camp. I mean, I remember meeting Zexon, which is like their manager and the guy who writes their stuff basically. I met him a couple years ago when I was working with Mary Baden, and he was really quick to help, jump with me to do Idol Underworld. He had a group called Realis, and I really liked Realis. There was one girl in the group I really, really, really adored, and she was really kind to me always. And he had Realis, he had, well, Lyric Noir, which is what Lily Holly became, and that's what Lyric Noir transformed into Lily Holly, and then of course Diablo Boy. And so I got them all, and that was a huge get for me for Idol Underworld to get all those. I still sell Lyric Noir stuff, which is interesting, even though they're not around, but they were so beloved back in the day. So it's nice to see Lily Holly carry on the ranks, and I believe they play some of Lyric Noir's songs. I think. I could be wrong on that, but yeah, it's good to support them. They've definitely been very kind to us. Miho's very close to them. I'm close to them, so it's very easy to work with all of them. So I'd love to do them again, but I can't do any of them if I can't get people to even support the lesser interesting ones. So. It's all good, Robert. I mean, Bite Schwartz is, that was the group you went to see. They had you pinned, and they were doing a lot of checky with you, so you just didn't have time. But definitely try to check them out if you can again. That's why I wish you were coming in January, because they're playing. They're playing at Fate with Diablo Boy, Planet After the Rain, Seeds Pistol, Setsuna. I mean, I got the whole lineup there, so it's going to be great. Mio Hana, everybody. So it's going to be a huge show. Um, mm, so, But I try to get everybody I could in January to play that I'm close to. So, you know, it's all gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah, there you go, Julio. See, yeah, I thought they played Lyric songs. I could have swore I've heard them before, and yeah, so that's great. I mean, it's wonderful that those songs can still carry on, you know. Robert, we all need to win the lottery. Trust me, if I won the lottery, I can't even begin to tell you the stuff I would end up doing. Like I do world Matsuri tours like all over the world. I'd have big, huge idol festivals and have everything paid for, and everybody. I'd bring idol to the whole world if I had that kind of money. It'd be so much fun. And also, I'd do it here. I'd love to have big shows here, and you know, work with bigger groups that like I think if I waved enough money in front of them, they'd work with me. I mean, maybe not. I don't know, but it'd be so much fun. Not to mention, it'd be cool to just, bring a bunch of idols overseas and, go to places that idols don't normally go and try to convert people over to the idol world. That'd be really fun. Be a lot of fun. So I'd love to take these guys, Hisatsu Momo, since they're pretty much my favorite group at this point, next to Planet After the Rain. It's Hisatsu Momo is just incredible, and they deserve to be seen by the whole world. That's what they do is so good. You know, I think like it just yeah, it'd be really great. Yeah, I agree, Julio. The idol world's so fragile, things change so quickly. It would be really fun to make sure that songs are preserved and people are respected. Their artistry can carry on, and I just hope Lily Holly can stay together and be good and keep doing what they're doing because like they're like family, it's just so easy to work with them. In fact, Diablo Boy and Lily Holly might be the easiest groups I've ever worked with, ever. And all the time I've worked with people because it's just very okay, here's what I need. Thank you very much. Okay, this is what's going on. And they just do everything I ask them to do. They don't complain. They're just very, very quick to be polite. They're funny. Haruka, of course, is Miho's friend, so there's that added thing there too. That it's very easy. I can work with Haruka on a personal level, and it's like it doesn't feel weird or anything. She knows she can count on me if she needs something, so it's cool. And Zexan is very he's a real chill, quiet guy, but he's like I don't know. He's done so much in this industry, and he has a lot of respect, I think, from a lot of people. And I got to give it up to him for doing all this with groups. Not easy to do groups, I'm trying to do it with clones, but we'll see how that's going. I got a girl who's auditioning for that, and seems like she can do Death Voice, so we'll see how she does, and kind of go from that. Who's them, Robert? Define them. You mean Lily Holly? By the way, Robert, what are you doing tomorrow? Are you busy? Can you join the online checky session with Senmetsu and Irahani? Because it'd be great. Well, I mean, Robert, I got plenty of stuff from them on Idol Underworld. You're welcome to get something off there. I can hand deliver it to you, so you wouldn't have to pay for shipping. Isn't that nice? No, but if you're not doing anything tomorrow, Robert, you should pick up some Checky and watch Senmetsu and Irahani. You know what I mean? Because like I just said, I need the support. I'm getting close to goal, so it's still not late. It's still not we still could do it. So the big thing is though, is like I said, I'm kind of nervous about the American show just because just in general it's all on my shoulders. Senmetsu no Dystopia and Erohani's Checky session tomorrow is really important because if I don't make goal, then I have to make a decision about continuing these Checky sessions because having Haruka's Checky session not reach goal last month was very detrimental. To not do it twice, 2 months in a row is catastrophic for me. Also, Hana and Miho's live stream. I don't really think too many people's bought tickets for it, so I hope you guys will get on that and purchase that, and also get some checky for them afterwards, because that's kind of a big checky session that we're trying to do, and it'd be very special and important that we get it done, and people support that. Nah, you can't do that, Julio. I wish I could just borrow somebody, but like some girls do, Kenan. Like for example, Sayaka and Barry went to what was it, Line Net Girl. It's not unusual. I mean, okay, it depends on who it is. You can pay me in cash directly, Robert. It's all good. Like if you need to. I mean, if you want to pick up some Lily Holly merch off Idol Underworld and pick up a checky, I can meet you tomorrow in Shibuya before I go meet with the girls, and I could give you all the stuff there, and you can pay me directly if you want. Hit me up after this on online or whatever, and let me know what you want. I give it. I mean, you can do like one final shopping session in Idol Underworld. I can bring you everything tomorrow if you want. I can meet you right before I go do the online checky session tomorrow. So just let me know. Um Anyways, what you were saying, Julio, is I I could potentially ask. The problem is that like Rada can do growling, but Kasami's music is her death voice is on another level. It's not everybody can do that. I mean, her voice is very unique, and you need to have like a really wet growl. And I think Rada's growl is a little more drier. It's good. It's really good. It's just it's a different style. Also like Kasami's doing like death metal inhales and exhales. Like inhaling is not easy to do, and she's on that level. It's like I have to really find somebody that understands how to do that kind of stuff and do it consistently so we can play multiple shows. That's rough on the throat if you don't know what you're doing. Sometimes I hear these girls in these idol groups screaming, and I'm like, they're not screaming properly. They're gonna fuck their throat up because I can just hear it. But Kasami's she's like a pro. Like I mean, she knows how to scream. She's been doing it a long time. So getting somebody on loan, that's not even really the issue. The issue is who would I get? You know what I mean? Like there's only two girls that I've heard in Idol that can scream like Kasami. One is Io from Broken by the Scream. Io and Kasami, I think Io could definitely do it. And then the girl from 8-Bit Brain, I can't remember her name, but she's got a really wet scream, and it's really exactly like I think Kasami, so I think she could do it. But those two groups I'm not on terms, like I wouldn't say good terms with. It's just more like I have no ins with them. 8-Bit Brain, I did have an in with them, but they decided that they didn't want that for XYZ reasons. And Broken by the Scream, I just don't even want to go into that one because that's just too crazy of a story. But yeah, it's just I can be like, hey, you, why don't you come over and do clones? Like I just can't see it happening. So, and really, again, Kasami's she's on a whole other level than a lot of these girls. Like, no offense to them, but it's just Kasami's really special. Like her screaming and growling it's like American death metal level. Like it's just I mean, I don't even know. But this girl that I'm gonna be auditioning, she sent me something, and she sounds like she has a good wet scream, and she's gonna audition chord for me, and I'll listen to it. And if she hits all those notes, then yeah, then I'll continue Kasami's music through this girl, and I just need to get a singer. Singing is different. I think I can get anybody to do the singing. So, you know, that might be where I might ask a girl to come on loan because that's a little different. That's a good question, Julio. Really good question, actually. So we'll see how it goes. So all these people are watching, but I don't know. There's only two of you guys talking. Who else is here? Say hi and ask some questions, man, because I really want to chat. I wanted to kind of touch base with you guys because this is like such a crazy month for me and for my girls, and going to America and everything. It's like nerve wracking. Also, like my arm has been really fucked up, and so been trying to take medicine for that. So the past couple of days I've been offline, trying to deal with that. I talked about that more in my Patreon upload, so you guys can listen to that if you want. But it's been a little rough. So you know. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Anyways, yeah, she got lost in the shuffle, Julio. There was some discussion I had with some people. Um, I don't think that one's gonna work out. I really wanted it to. I really liked her. She's really cute and cool, but you know, on the business end of things, yeah, it's just you got to be responsible. If I message you, you can't take 3 or 4 days to get back to me, and that just doesn't work for me. You know what I mean? And this is the kind of business you got to be quick, and you gotta really reply fast because it moves too quickly. And yeah, you could say she got lost in the shuffle, unfortunately. But the finding a girl who can sing is way easier than finding a deaf voice girl. Kasami's singing is really good, but I think I can find a lot of girls that can do it. The deaf voice is something only Kasami can do. So I have to find somebody that can at least emulate it enough where what I'll do is I'll mix Kasami's screaming with the girl that's screaming, so you won't be able to tell. I have no problem using backing screaming vocals. And that's definitely something that I'll have to do, I think, unless I find a girl that can really emulate Kasame on a regular basis, which I don't think is going to happen. So if I can find a girl who's like 60-70% close to what Kasame does, then I can move forward with that. But it's also, I want a group this time. I don't want to do another just solo girl. It's too difficult. And also, this particular girl, she doesn't live in Tokyo. She lives pretty far away. So, um, she'd have to move here, and I want to make sure it's worth her time. So yeah, so it's I gotta find a girl who can sing, but I think that one's gonna be a lot easier than the death voice. But if this girl can nail the death voice and she comes to Tokyo, then I'm good. Yeah, I mean, I have a plan to do some mixing where we're gonna mix the backing tracks with whatever this girl can do and live, and then this way it can pass for a very powerful live set. That's one nice thing about Idol is you can you're not playing with live bands usually, so you can get away with shit like that. And I mean, I've been around groups that actually have like male vocals screaming, and people accept that. So if that's acceptable, then I don't see a problem using Kasame's amazing singing, and like especially her inhales, like the death metal inhales. There's not very many people that can do that, I think, in Idol. In fact, I've only heard one or two girls do it. So I feel like I'm gonna have to use those backing tracks until this girl could learn it and get really good at it, which that's a possibility. It just depends on how much they want to do it. I just don't want to abandon Kasami's music because it's too special. I worked my ass off on it. So did a lot of other people that worked on it. And I mean, I even have a song waiting in the wings that I'd like to, fucking record and play. It just, it's a lot of wasted time and money and effort to have it go because Kasame can't perform live as often as I'd like her to, and often as she'd probably like to do. But she made her choice, and that's that. And I respect it, and I love her to death, and I wish her all the best. But the music is what I'm left with, and it's something special. So I gotta do something with it. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully it works out really well. But we'll see how it goes. So you know. But mainly my concern is coming up with what's going on for the American show with Hanako-san. I really hope that people will be able to come to it, and you know, with that I'm 6 tickets away from goal. So that's something that is really kind of special to think that we're almost to it, and I didn't think that was entirely possible, but it seems like it is. So yeah, got a lot of different things going on. Just been fighting this arm injury, and you know, now that I'm back online, I just wanted to. There's some people that were concerned about me because I wasn't really around for 2 days. But yeah, I'm good. I'm totally good. Just, I mean, not good. I'm injured, but got to keep pressing on. Got to keep fighting. And again, the session tomorrow is so critical and so important. So I want to make sure that everybody understands that and supports as much as they can. So if you guys have any other questions, let me know. Doesn't seem like we have a whole lot of people joining tonight, so I might just cut off here and get back to work. But if Julio, if you have anything, Robert, you have anything, Robert, we can talk after online ID if you want. If you want to get a stack of stuff from Idle Underworld or whatever, I can bring it tomorrow. We can decide when we meet and stuff. So I'm flying over. I don't want to say the exact date just for security reasons. But it'll be sometime before the 18th, close to that. So, yeah, it'll be soon. So definitely want to get there, get situated, make sure Hanako-san's comfortable and she's, in America. I want to get to the venue and make sure that we have the music all figured out. There's a lot of preparation that goes into this. Plus, on the day of the show, Hanako-san will be doing a VIP thing for like 5 hours before the show. So I got to make sure that goes well. I got the posters for that. I got the t-shirts. We have the special gift. There's also going to be some special goods being sold at that time. So I'm very much looking forward to that as well. That you can only get there. So, we'll see how it all goes. Kind of go from there. So yeah. But thank you, Julio, for tuning in and being at work and stuff. That's really cool. Robert, same with you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I guess if no one else is around, I'm gonna sign off. So, if no one else has anything to say, let me know. I'll stick around if people want me to, but it looks like we only have a couple people, so yeah. So, anyways, I guess that's that. Robert, you have a good night until I hear from you. Julio, you have a good day as well, and I wish you well. And you guys take care of yourself, okay? Be well. Talk with you guys soon. Take care.